Now then, I want to talk about a rather, well, in some circles it could be quite a controversial issue, but in other ones it's sensitive, and it's about pesticides. Now, we live in an agricultural area, mainly arable. So with arable we're talking about vegetables, brassicas, cabbage, etc., and cereals, potatoes, sugar beet, all those sorts of things. And I'm talking primarily about the neonicotinoids, which were banned in April 2018 with pressure from Europe. And of course in the UK now we're not in Europe, although we should keep all the same standards. However, I hear through Greenpeace that there is pressure afoot to reinstate the neonicotinoids in certain circumstances for sugar beet, to prevent some sort of beetle creating holes and making the beet rot out. Which, you know, you'd think, oh, it's only for a single issue. But you see, as most people may not be familiar with the fact that the neonicotinoids are incredibly bad for bees. And if you see a few of my Home Life in Lockdown series, I will show you in there, I show you that we have a lot of bumblebees now. Now, 5-10 years ago, you saw a few bumblebees, but you never saw where their nests were. And the amount of bumblebees around the place have increased dramatically over the last 2 years. And so I'm concerned about this, but I'm concerned also because of past history. And I want to tell you about this to give you a bit of perspective. We were poisoned by organophosphate quite a long time ago now, and a particular ill-advised farmer was spraying methocystox, which is an organophosphate, which is a nerve agent. He was spraying 2 fields up from us, i.e. there was 1 field between us and him spraying, and the fields around here are not that huge, so we're talking maybe, I don't know, 400-500 metres, 400 metres maximum. He was spraying this organophosphate in a 25-mile-an-hour wind, and it filled the workshop, because this is the second story. It filled the workshop with this heavy pesticide vapour, which did me and my mate not a lot of good at all. Produced quite a lot of illness. Now, at the same time, in that era, you would also get what we commonly referred to as pesticide dew. On a warm, perhaps sunny, but virtually no breeze sort of day, they would be spraying this organophosphate on all the cabbages and sprouts and cauliflowers, etc., to prevent grey fly and aphids and stuff like that. And what would happen is, because it was warm and low breeze or no breeze, the chemicals would evaporate into the air, and then come sort of 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, you would get a pesticide dew descending. Now, most unhealthy and nasty chemicals. So what I'm saying is that, you know, if there's ever a problem, one of the key things to do is to say follow the money. And in the example of him spraying in a 25-mile-an-hour wind, and he's probably got grey fly on his Brussels sprouts, then he obviously wants to harvest them, kill the Brussels sprout, kill the aphids off, and then harvest them. Now, whether or not he would leave the appropriate time between application and harvesting, one can only guess that rules in that particular situation were irrelevant. It was the money that mattered. So what I'm sort of saying is, through my experiences, and here's another example, you'll get bright sunny days and it's blowing, say, 20 mile an hour and has been for the last 36 hours, and you'll see the big boom sprayers out in the wheat fields. Yeah? They might be sat on the corner as if they're waiting to spray, or waiting so that nobody notices, but you know they shouldn't be out there anyway. It's the wrong conditions. They shouldn't be spraying when there's no wind, and they shouldn't be spraying over winds 8 mile an hour. So there's another example. So what I'm saying with this neonicotinoids is, okay, let us just use it in this one example, but it won't stop at that. You and I know that if you open the door to something, suddenly it's like, oh, we need to use it for this and we need to use it for that, or it's available and we're going to use it off-label, and we don't care. There's still spray operators out there who are operating spraying machines who don't have the proper licensing, etc., and the training updates and what have you. So if you follow the link in the description to the Greenpeace website, you can put your signature towards the petition for not allowing this pesticide to be used in the UK. Yeah, it's a slippery slope, and I noticed this has come just as we've left Europe. Yeah, it's a bit too obvious, isn't it? And why should we allow people who are only in the business for the money, to run roughshod over the rest of us? That's it. I'm going to leave it at that. It's just a quick rant, and it's just putting my point of view forward. If you're upset about it, just let it go. Don't let it wind you up. But if you are concerned about it, then you might consider putting your name to this petition. Catch up with you soon. Cheers for now.